So, how's it going, guys? It's been a while since the last video, I would say, probably 8 years. You'll remember this bike in that video. That was the first time I started this bike. I'd spent 18 months redoing it. And yeah, I was pretty happy when she started up there. I rode it for a while, and actually a couple of years, 2 or 3 years. And then I got stolen, as some of you know. I got the bike back. And when I got the bike back, I decided that that was a good time to change it up. It had been abused a little bit while it was gone, hadn't been ridden, but the pinstripes had all been screwed up on it with gasoline, probably from when they tried to steal it. And the carb was all gummed up from 18 months of not being used. And so I thought, well, what the heck? Let's tear it apart again, right down to the frame, split the frame. Then I got some work done by my friend at Dirty Doolies, Dwayne Dool. He did some fab on the frame for me. It wasn't any wartime action, but it was used by the Canadian military for training. So this is an actual used military bike. But I'll give you a walk around it. Just hang on a second. So this is the bike, 56 Triumph TRW, flathead 500cc. As you can see, perfect British tradition. Shifter on the wrong side, but the right side if you're in England. It's got a BSA Bantam 2 tank. Did some modifications to get it to mount the way I wanted it to. It seems pretty solid. Pan seat, just off of eBay. Nice little leather tooled seat. I don't know if these are the stock bars. These are the bars that I've always had on it. They came on it. So I've kept them, changed the grips. Went with just a rubber grip. Helps with the vibration. Fender delete. I don't ride it in the rain. I like the look of no fender. Gives a little more of a track look to it. Vintage Triumph speedometer. Obviously not off this. Always reads 0. Yeah, here's the pinstriping. This was done by my friend Jeff Shibby Smith. I'll see if I can find something to put in the description on how to get a hold of him if you want pinstriping or paint. I run a dry cell battery. It should be similar to any battery you get out of a camcorder. It's a 12 volt. The bike's been converted to 12 volt negative ground. Amel carburetor with a custom intake that Dwayne Dool at Dirty Doolies manufactured for me. And it's awesome, made out of stainless steel. It's been painted, but it's stainless. Last little thing is the rear fender is actually the old front fender. It's been slipped down, cut, and I stretched it out a bit before I painted it and put it on. But yeah, the bike lives, and it's a great running machine, a great riding machine. It'll do 70 miles an hour if you have a light lunch and a little bit of a downhill. So yeah, she's a great bike. And so just to give you guys a heads up on what the future plans are for Vic's Garage, is this is my garage. And everything in here is something I'm going to work on. From the Triumph to, I have 2 Jawas here. This is my first motorcycle I ever got. Then my Harley Davidson, of course, it'll get some work. And the 56 Monarch will get a lot of work. It runs, it drives, it does good. It's just old cars, right? They could always use a little bit of extra work. Yeah, so I'm hoping that over the next, I don't know, year, we can get onto every one of these projects. Car's a long-term project, never be done. Got a Dodge pickup outside, Dodge Ram, that we'll do some work on maybe next summer, depending on how things all things go. But yeah, so let's get some work done. Let's enjoy each other's company and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Okay, that's all for now, guys.